What's up, guys? It's Wally, and today we're going to be doing some battles with the rental team featuring a Friend Guard Clefairy. So now with the return of the DLC, we ended up getting Clefairy and Quaquaval back. The great thing about having Clefairy is that it is an incredible support mon and has the ability to hold the item Eviolite. So Eviolite is an item that ends up boosting a Pokemon's defense and special defense by 50%. However, the one catch is that the Pokemon has to be able to still evolve. So think about something like Clefairy, or the one time we ended up using Charge-a-Bug. So a Pokemon that can still evolve is the only Pokemon that can hold it. So unfortunately, Clefable isn't a Pokemon that can hold it, but honestly, Clefairy, with the bulk that it ends up getting with the Eviolite and the ability Friend Guard, is a really great support mon and one that's going to be able to stay on the field for some time. So if you're unfamiliar with Friend Guard, it's an ability that pretty much reduces the amount of damage that your opponents do by 25%. So if you guys have ended up using Maushold before, that's a Pokemon that has the ability to end up having Friend Guard as well. And a lot of teams ended up using that to be able to, again, mitigate the damage that your opponents can end up doing to you. However, I think that Clefairy is going to be a better Pokemon than Maushold for that reason, mainly because of the additional bulk that it ends up getting, and the fact that it also has some really great other moves as well, and the typing with the Fairy type. Now, it does have Follow Me, which is really great, kind of like the same thing that Maushold has, to be able to redirect some moves, to be able to go into it. And unlike Rage Powder, it's one of the moves that isn't going to be affected by something like a Safety Goggles or a Grass-type Pokemon. So Follow Me is a really great redirect move. And so especially if you have like a physical attacker out there, and you have the threat of potentially being like Will-O-Wisp, it's really nice because you end up going Follow Me. Clefairy would end up taking the Will-O-Wisp, which is, of course, not the greatest thing. However, you're going to end up preserving your physical attackers, and then if they end up wanting to go Will-O-Wisp again, and you end up going Follow Me, it's going to end up failing because Clefairy is already burnt. But again, I think Clefairy is going to be a really great Pokemon aside from the support as well, because it does have the moves Moonblast, and of course it does have the Fairy Terror as well, so we have the chance of getting a 2x stab if we really wanted to do that. But Moonblast is a really great stab move, and it also has Nightshade as well, which is great because that is a move that ends up doing a fixed amount of damage. So Nightshade does the amount of damage that's equal to the level that the Pokemon is. So in VGC, since every Pokemon is set to level 50, Nightshade is going to do 50 damage every single time. And even if a Pokemon does have a boost to its defense or special defense or anything like that, Nightshade is still going to do 50 damage. So if you look at a Pokemon like Dondozo that does get that +2 in defense, special defense, when it ends up going Commander, you can still kind of ignore that by going with Nightshade and be able to kind of chip away at it from that perspective as well. But I think this team is going to be a lot of fun, and a big thank you out to my buddy Lycan, who is the one that put this team together. But I'm really excited that Clefairy's back in the game, and I'm excited to use it again. So we'll get into the battles, but before we do, as always, if you guys are new here, just tapping chat, please make sure to go down and hit the subscribe button. If you guys do enjoy the video, please make sure to drop a like too. But let's get into the battles. Now, we do have a little something to worry about here with the Monkey Dory, if I'm being honest with you. That poison is going to take care of Clefairy pretty quickly. However, we do have Landorus, and that's going to be a big help here with the ground typing. And it does have a poison move as well as a Poison Terror, which is going to be nice against something like Grimmsnarl. So we're going to end up starting with Landorus as well as... Let's see, Landorus as well as... I think we're going to go Rillaboom as well. We're going to have Clefairy in the back, and... Honestly, we could go Goodra. But honestly, I think we're going to go Tornadus. Not necessarily because we're going to end up going with a Tailwind, but honestly, the Bleak Wind Storm is going to be nice against a couple of them. So let's hope that we don't really see Arcanine, or if we do, we take it out quickly with Landorus. So that'll be the hope. But I have a feeling they're going to start with Monkey Dory. Yeah. Sweet. Alright. So here's what we're going to do. Yep. Life Orb and AV. So I'm not going to lie, I am a little worried because they do end up probably having Ice Beam here. So I am going to terastalize very carefully. I don't know if that's possible. Actually, no. I'll be smart about it. Let's protect on this one. And if I can, I'm actually going to go for a high horsepower over there. I'd like to take them out so I don't have to worry about terastalizing. Yeah, I figured I knew they were going to fake out something, but I wasn't sure what. That's going to be fine, though. I know that lowers Rillaboom, which is unfortunate, but we're still going to be okay. At least we have Grassy Glide. Let's terastalize here. Let's go for the Earth Power, and let's go for the Grassy Glide over there. So the Poison, again, I know it's a little risky because Monkey Dory is a Psychic type. So it is possible they end up going with something that is Psychic, but it's possible that they don't even go after them at all. So fingers crossed here. Get the Grassy Glide. Wow, I did not think that was going to just completely take out. But let's go. We'll take that all day. Sludge Bomb, that'll take out. Okay. Excuse me. My bad. I'm wrong. Excuse me. I should trust more in these Mons. Alright. Perfect. Alright. We can actually take them out with a Grassy Glide then. Yeah, again, I did not think the Grassy Glide was going to take out Milotic like that. Oh, awesome. That's not a problem. Thankfully, Landorus is a special attacker. I feel like they're going to end up terastalizing here, though. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to try to be smart about this. I'm going to keep Lando in there. Yeah, let's protect on this one. And we're going to go for the Grassy Glide over there and try to KO. It's a smart call, too. Who are we Grassy Gliding into, though? That's the question. That's not a great Grassy Glide. That's okay, though. We're still going to be okay here, I think. Yeah, we're going to see their Terra as a grass. It's Fairy. Okay, okay. Did we bring Goodra? No, I don't think we did. No, we brought, oh boy, that's like nothing right there. Oh, and it is Rocky Helmet. That's a little rough. The Rock Slide should end up KOing then. Yeah, bye Rilla. That's okay, though. Because you know what? We have two special attackers out there, so the Strength Sap ain't going to do too much. But, that's fine. Let's go Clefairy here. We're going to get the chance here to start to kind of chip away a little bit. And obviously, we'll get the Friend Guard as a big help here. I'm going to go for a Sludge Bomb over there. And, I'm going to actually go for a Nightshade, too. This is going to do a good amount because of the Life Orb and Sheer Force. It's going to do a lot. Wow. That's what I'm talking about. Yep, that's kind of what I thought, too. Holy cow, that's just a ton of damage right there. And again, whatever this was going to be from Sinistcha, which obviously we'll never know what that was. But man, that wasn't going to do too much because, again, that Friend Guard was going to be a big help. But my goodness, man, definitely took care of them pretty handily. And yeah, really good game. Okay, now while this team does have that potential for a Tailwind, I might actually forego the Tailwind here. I'm going to actually start with Goodra as well as... I'm going to go Goodra as well as Lando. And then in the back, we're going to end up bringing, obviously, Clefairy. And then... yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to bring Bring them. But we might actually bring... Do we go Tornadus? That's the question here. I think we're actually going to go Tornadus. It's probably not a bad call. The flying is actually going to be good against a good amount of all those mons. Obviously not Arcanine, but we have plenty of things to take care of Arcanine. Now, I would assume that they're going to end up starting with their Alolan Ninetales. Just to be able to get the Aurora Veil up. But thankfully... Yeah, thankfully we can actually go with a Heavy Slam here. Yep. There they are. Oh man, we can actually Heavy Slam both of them. We could Heavy Slam both of them. But I think we're going to focus on Ninetales because that's going to be the biggest threat to Landorus. So let's Heavy Slam over there. Let's protect. And let's preserve Landorus for as long as we can. Yeah, that's a good start for Goodra here. That's fine. We're going to resist this pretty well. I mean, it's going to be a neutral hit, don't get me wrong, but wow, that did a lot more than I was expecting. Oh, they're just going to go out for the Blizzard. Understandable. Not to my buddy Goodra, though. Let's go for that Heavy Slam. To knock out Ninetales. They do not get an Aurora Veil up, which is extremely nice for us. And we're going to get a little bit of heal here from the lefties. Feel really nice about that. Alright. Who are you bringing out now, though? That's the question. And the good thing is, I think that we resist, or I don't want to say resisted again, but definitely dealt with that enough that we should be able to survive. So we're going to... Nope. Nope. We're going to go Heavy Slam over there. Honestly, probably the best move, because if they end up swapping out Fluttermane, you know, if we end up going Earth Power, that's going to be great against Arcanine, but not against, gosh. Yeah, I'm going to go for the Earth Power just because it's the stab move. Okay. It's fine, we survive both. We'll get the Earth Power first. Yeah, they'll go Stomping Tantrum. Yeah, and again, that's part of the reason why we ended up going for the double over there. Because I figured if they were going to hit someone, it's probably going to end up being Goodra there. That's fine. We got Tornadus now. That'll be a big help. And if they are choiced into Stomping Tantrum, they're going to have to swap out here. So let's go Tailwind. And this time, let's go Sludge Bomb. Oh, they're not choiced. That's true because we went first with our Landorus and we are not. So that's going to be a little scary. This is probably going to be a Rock Slide. They hit both. Lando hangs in there though. I appreciate that. Same with Torn. And it is Arcanine. Okay. But they did save their Terra, which is not good for us. What do we have? We have 3 of Tailwind, so I think we're going to be smart with Landorus. Yeah, we're going to try to be smart with Landorus, but we're going to end up going with a... Let's go with the Bleak Wind on this first one. And let's protect with Lando. Good, we actually hit the Bleak Winds. Can we lower speed? No. That would have been helpful down the line, but we're going to be okay, though. I'm actually surprised they didn't Terra there. I'm really surprised they didn't Terra. Although, okay, here's the thing though, is we really need to take out Arcanine. Arcanine's probably the biggest threat here. I think Clefairy is going to be able to withstand like rock slides and stuff like that. But it would actually do neutral damage with the Moonblast. So we could always go with that if we thought that would be stronger. I think we might do that, just for the fun of it. We're going to go with that. We're going to go with the Moonblast over there. And again, because it is the bigger threat to me, we're going to go for the Earth Power into Arcanine. Yeah, of course, now they Terra. Okay, I'm okay with that. Not with that, though. Now they're both threats. Yeah, that's a little rough, honestly. That's really bad, which means we're probably going to have to end up resorting to, yeah, we're going to have to end up resorting to, like, Nightshade and using that to kind of take it down. That's fine. We take them out, which is good. The one thing that could actually really save us here is if we end up dodging the, a Rock Slide. But that was not a Rock Slide, that was a Poison Terra Blast. And that did not do much damage. That is rough. Here's what we're gonna do: is we're gonna go Nightshade, and honestly, we can go Earth Power now. So let's do that, and let's call that a game. We should be able to KO here with the Earth Power, and thankfully with that, if we didn't have Friend Guard over there on Clefairy, no, we would have been donezo. We would have been donezo. Alright, that's good though. I'm surprised we pulled that out, but thankfully we did. I was definitely not expecting a Poison Terra Blast from the Lando. Oh man, that could have been really, really bad. But just really glad that we ended up coming out on top. Really good game. Ooh, now Clefairy could actually be a really good counter for Sableye here though, because that's one of its weaknesses. So I think we're definitely going to start with Clefairy on this one. I know they have the potential to fake out and everything, but I think we're still going to be okay from that perspective. I am also going to bring Quaquaval here. I think that's going to be really good too. That's good into 3 of their Mons, and they are all big hitters. And actually 4, because if you think about it too, you do have the close combat as well, and that'd be really good on Chien-Pao. But let's go those 2. I think that's a pretty good lead. And then in the back, I think we're going to end up going with... I think we'll go Goodra. I think Goodra wouldn't be too bad. And then, other than that, it's a little tough. I kind of want to go Lando, but I'm really worried about Chien-Pao versus Lando. But honestly, we could potentially do some really good work with that. So I'm going to bring Lando in the back. If for some reason we do have Lando against Chien-Pao, again, I think that's going to be an end game where, like, we're just kind of in the weeds. So, so that'll be okay. I don't think it's going to be too much of a problem. It's a really big close-up on Blissey. It's funny as hell, though. All right, let's see what they start with, though. Sableye and Pao. Okay, that's fine. Got Clefairy and Quaquaval. Now, one's going to be a fake out. That's fine, though. We're going to go Moonblast, and we're also going to go... I was going to go Swords Dance. Also going to go Swords Dance. Going for the Will-O-Wisp, and thank you, RNGesus. My goodness. Going for the taunt, that's fair. We get the Swords Dance here. I can't believe they went taunt, though. I did not think that they were going to go taunt with... Oh, Oh, look at that damage. Look at that damage. Alright, let's go Moonblast one more time. Let's go Moonblast one more time, and let's Protect on this one. I do not want to get Will-O-Wisp. So I think that's going to be smart to go with that, especially since they taunted us into not being able to go with the Follow Me. Let's do that. We got the Protect. That's good for us. That's fine. I know we have to worry about potential Encore like down the line and everything, but oh my goodness, and Psychic Fangs too. That's fine. We get that Moonblast right there. Who would have thought Clefairy was going to be used as a as an actual attacker here? I absolutely love it. That is fantastic. Alright, yeah, so now we don't have to worry about Encore, which is incredible, too. That's a little scary, though. Let's go Moonblast over there. And I'm gonna go, yeah, I'm gonna Terrestrialize here. I know that sounds ridiculous because, again, Ground-type Pokemon. But if they go with the normal type, we'll end up resisting it. And then if they go Psychic Fangs, we'll end up resisting that too. So let's do that. Let's Aqua Step. Let's go a little bit faster. And let's do some serious work here. I think we can do some good stuff. And let's see if they end up going with their Terra too. Do they end up going with the normal Terra? Do they end up Terrestrializing into Ghost? Is there... Okay, none of that actually. There we go, limiting that damage. Psychic Fangs ain't gonna do too much. We stay over half. We're gonna end up getting them to about half of nothing. We're a little bit faster. Oh, that's why. I was gonna say, why was Ursaluna faster? That makes total sense. That's fine. Dunzo. We're a little bit faster now. We're gonna be able to get that +1 right there. Well, I guess now... That's right, because we went with the Swords Dance. That makes sense of why we ended up doing a ton of damage there. Alright, now it's all starting to make sense. Don't worry, guys. I'm catching up. I'm just like a step or two behind. But yeah, we're good to go. We know who that last Mon is going to be. The funny thing, too, is I guess they both do have... yeah, they both do have Hyper Voice. So, you know what? Kind of makes a little sense there, too. That's fine. Here's what we're going to end up doing. We're going to go for the Follow Me just so Quaquaval can survive a... or isn't going to get like a Sacred Sword or something. So let's do that. We're going to end up going for the... let's go for the Aqua Step over into Ursaluna. Never mind. They're just going to take the loss there. I love it. Dude, that is so much damage. After the Swords Dance, and of course that Moxie as well. Dude, it's some good stuff. But again, who would have thought that Clefairy was really going to be the primary attacker there? Able to take out Sableye almost in one shot, but definitely in two. Doing half over to Chi and Pao, and just really kind of being a menace out there. Good game. Uh-oh. I recognize this strategy. Alright, are we actually going to start out here with all Genies? That would actually be really interesting, I'm not going to lie. So we're going to end up starting with both our Genies. I'm really hoping that they end up starting Thundy and Enamorous. But we're going to start those two. Well, Clefairy in the back, as well as... Honestly, Goodra might actually be the play here. Yeah, I think we'll have Goodra in the back. Again, Goodra would actually be a good lead, especially considering the fact that they have Enamorous and we can just go Heavy Slam. But honestly, I really want to see the matchup of all the Genies together. I think that would be pretty damn funny. Sorry, you got to take joy in the little things, you know what I mean? It's just... Yeah, come on now. Alright, fingers crossed they end up starting with the Genies, but it is possible that they end up going with... I don't know. I don't think they're going to be wanting to set Trick Room here. So, I don't think they're going to end up starting with like, whatchamacallit, the Duck and like Iron Hands. Cresselia. Sorry, I'm thinking Clefairy because we're using Clefairy, and it's just, you know, it's so close to the name. But let's go. What did they go with? Yes! Yes! Let's go! That's what I was hoping for. I don't give a damn if we win or not. This is fantastic. Oh, that makes me so happy. Let's go with the Tailwind. Actually, we're going to go with a Taunt over there. And I'm going to go with the Sludge Bomb. If we can Taunt, they probably have Mental Herb. Let's be completely honest here. Or they're going to end up Terastallizing into Dark, which is actually a really good play, too. But we're going to do our best with that. And, of course, the Sludge Bomb is going to do some really good damage into the Fairy type. So, as long as they don't Terastallize into something that's going to stop our plan here, that's fine. It's either going to be a Dark Terra or it's going to be, I hope not a Steel Terra. Please don't be Steel. That's not good. But we can go Earth Power on the next one and we'll be able to take it out. But fingers crossed they are not Mental Herb. Let's go. Perfect. Love to see that. Alright, and we are faster. That's incredible, too. Dazzling Gleam. Wow, that's so much damage. Oh, because of the Life Orb. Makes sense. Alright, so, go for the Tailwind here. Yeah. We'll go for the Tailwind here. We're going to end up losing Tornadus. Let's do that, and let's go for the Earth Power. Smart call. Question is, who do they bring in? Okay, that's actually really good. That's really good right here. Come on. Wow. That's some good stuff right there. That's some real good stuff right there. Okay. We're okay. We're okay. We can definitely do this, for sure. I'm going to go for a Clefairy right here. And honestly, I'm going to protect with Lando, and I'm going to take hands out with a Moonblast. Yeah, that is some serious damage. I wonder what item they have. I mean, it is possible. It is very possible that they have AV, and that was just a huge hit. But who knows? We'll see. Doesn't really matter here. Let's see who they end up faking out. I'm a little worried that they do big brain this and actually fake out Clefairy, but I mean, honestly, they probably need to end up swapping out Thundy at some point here. Right on cue. And there's Chi-Yu. Awesome. It's alright though, we still have the speed. Attack with Lando. Nice. And that's who they're going to fake out. And now we end up taking out Iron Hands here. Beautiful. See ya, buddy. Alright, question is, can we do this with Goodra and company here? I think we can do this. I think we can do this. Hi, Thundy. Let's go with the Follow Me here. And we're gonna go for the Earth Power over there. I think we can take out with an Earth Power. And go ahead, you're gonna have to do your thing over there. Yep. Not gonna do anything to Lando. Sorry, buddy. Best support mon in the business. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Alright. We got this. We got this in the bag. Let's go Follow Me again. Let's go Earth Power and let's try to take them out. And they can't do anything about the Follow Me. So, let's go. Clefairy, I think, is going to be the one to lead us to victory here. maybe -2, but it's not what's going to get us the victory. Yeah, protect. That's fair. They're waiting out the Tailwind. However, we saw on that first turn that we ended up going first with that Sludge Bomb. We ended up going first with that Sludge Bomb, which means that, yeah, we're definitely going to go first here. So they can do whatever they want over there. That's fine. You're not going to get away from this. You're not going to go away from this Earth Power right here. See ya, buddy. It's been fun. Oh, maybe not, because they can actually go for a Scary Face over there. That's going to be bad. And go for whatever move they were going to go for. The Dazzling Gleam, yeah, probably the Dazzling Gleam. But chances, you know, there is a chance we would have been able to survive because of the Friend Guard, though. Well, let's see. Hold on, because that did... would have done about... yeah, about 90 damage. Okay. Yeah, there's a possibility we would have been able to survive. Possibility. Not a guarantee, but a possibility. Alright, let's go for the Nightshade. And again, let's just kind of start chipping away at them like that. Psychic and, yeah, Sludge Bomb, we're going to do about the same amount of damage anyways. Same power, non-stab move. So there we go. Nice. Again, Clefairy really coming in the clutch there with the support, with the Follow Me. To be able to take those Eerie Impulses, take the Scary Face and everything like that. And of course, letting Landorus really kind of sweep there. Really good game. So there you go. You got to see Clefairy in an offensive role as well as a support role. But this thing is really incredible. With Eviolite being able to boost its bulk is really great. And then when you add that to the fact that it has Friend Guard, which reduces the amount of damage that your opponents end up doing by 25%, makes it even bulkier. I mean, you got to see that it ended up surviving that one Terra Blast, the Poison Terra Blast from that Landorus with 33 HP. And with the Eviolite and the Friend Guard, those are the things that ended up keeping it alive. And being able to be the support mon with the Follow Me, and end up having really great moves like Moonblast, which gets boosted even more if you end up terastalizing into Fairy to get that 2x stab, and Nightshade, which is a great move too because it ends up doing a set amount of damage. So even if there's a Pokemon, you know, that's plus 2, +4, +6 in its special defense, you're not going to have to really worry about that with Clefairy because that Nightshade will end up doing 50 HP every single time. So I think it's a really great support mon. And if you put it on a team with Pokemon that have, you know, a really large amount of bulk, so think about Pokemon like the Hisuian Goodra or even something like Iron Hands, those things are going to stay out there even longer. Even though they have a ton of bulk already, Clefairy is going to make them even bulkier to be able to reduce the damage that the opponents are going to be able to do. So again, a really great support mon, one that I think that you guys can include on a team and be able to kind of fit right in there as a great support mon. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And a big thank you again out to Lycan for letting me use the team. But thanks for watching again. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, make sure to drop a like. We'll see you guys next time.